Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday evening here and we're going to do a little bit of a garden update. So we got some pretty decent rain yesterday morning, so some of the basins are still holding a bit of water. And today I finally managed to get the olive tree and the 2 lavenders planted. So I did the same process as I did with the pomegranate tree. I just didn't have to dig a big of a hole, thank goodness. So we've done the mound system. So dug out a little bit, made a basin, so a bowl shape, brought that soil out, mixed the natural soil with a bag of compost, mounded it, and then planted the tree on top of the mound, and then the lavenders on the side of the mound. We have some cosmos still flowering with a few more buds coming up on it. Everything's looking alright in here. These have been very slow. I mean, they're still alive. We did have one very hot day last week, so things are looking a little bit toasty, but everything kind of got through alright. These have done really well. They're a native Australian nitrogen fixing plant, similar to a pea. So they've done really well. As you can see, that basin's still holding a little bit of water. These ones are the older ones I put in, and they seem to be permeating the water a little better now. But if I scrape this back, you can see they're actually starting to get some really nice soil forming under here as things are breaking down, and that's looking really good. My billy buttons are almost ready for transplant, and they will probably come into this bed, that bed, and the bed over here. So they will come out of here probably next weekend, is my guess. These ones are still growing. They've been really slow, but they're coming up now. Strawberries, and we are starting to hopefully form some fruit on those. The cover crops are all starting to flower now. It's looking really good. Can't wait for the sunflowers to start flowering. We've got a few decent sized ones. Kind of have to harvest the radishes. The lettuce really struggled with the heat last week, so we have been picking from it before the heat hit, but it's starting to go to seed now, and yeah, I think I'm going to have to pull that out. Some more strawberries, and the amaranth I put in here never came up, so I don't know what happened with that. Take you over to the seedlings. So we're getting some growth on the seedlings, which is great. So the 2 different varieties of pumpkin, they will be going in the ground very shortly. Some more nasturtiums have come up. Some of the leeks have come up. And I can't remember, these are either perennial spinach or there was something else I planted too, and I can't remember what it was. But one of those, they're edible anyway. Now in here, the dill is taking off. It's doing really well. I'm going to start harvesting and drying some of that soon. The carrots are starting to get their second leaves, which is great. They're all coming up. Pineapple sage, lemon verbena, and then the beetroots are doing really well, to the point where I think I'm going to have to thin some of those out and move them around a bit. Got the nasturtiums on the end here. Now this tomato, it was fine, and then the top leaves have all curled. So it's still flowering. And this one, which is exactly the same variety as this one, is completely fine. So I don't know what's happened there. Basil is still looking a bit yellow. It is starting to green off. Been adding some power feed and stuff like that to try and stop it from being yellow. And the two chilies. The peppermint has done really well. I've actually harvested some of that and made cordial with it, which is absolutely delicious. Highly recommend peppermint cordial. It is very, very refreshing. The zinnias are coming up and starting to flower. That's a basil. But these zinnias look like they are going to start flowering really soon, which is awesome. These tomatoes are doing great. They've really appreciated being in that spot. Rosemary, lemon balm, oregano, and it looks like some of the seeds I planted in this bed are finally starting to come up. So we've got rosella and echinacea in here, and we have some volunteers, and I believe they are either spring onions or onions. I think they're spring onions or chives, one of the two. But they're starting to come up in here. When we purchased this place, it did have garlic, onion, spring onions, and that all in this bed. So they have started to come up. We have cucumbers that seem to be doing really well. And if we look down here, the asparagus seeds I planted are starting to come up, which is really cool. Let me see if I can focus on. There we go. Focus on that one. So they're starting to come up. I also have some other random, I think they're weeds, popping up in here. I'll get rid of those. That almost looks like a carrot or another tomato. There's probably volunteers in here. And we have some more asparagus coming up from seed. And these two tomatoes are doing really well as well. So that's pretty cool. Sweet potatoes. They've got some new growth on them. They haven't done much. Hopefully they're forming things under the ground, but they have new growth and all looking good. Got the berries. So we've got the blackberry and the loganberry. The Golden Queen peach has shot back with a vengeance. I honestly thought these ones were dead, this one and this one, but they've really started to put on some new growth, which is great to see. So this one's a nectarine, so it's a gold mine nectarine, and the new lemon tree we planted is there doing its thing. So hopefully by the end of next weekend I'll have another 2 of these beds prepped and we'll put in the pumpkins. So I'm thinking this bed here and probably the bed either over there or this one in the middle. Yeah. So everything seems to be doing well. The rain and the extra heat over the last few weeks has helped. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Got a few small things done. Just feels like there's not enough hours in the day, but we're getting there. I did add some more mulch to this bed and that one there. I need to do the same to that one, and the one over that side. So I'll probably do that after I've planted the billy buttons in those. Yeah, plant them in and add some more mulch around them, and then obviously remulch this. These are also annuals, so I need to find something to go in there once these have finished for the season. It might be, I'm thinking Westringia or some more lavender, some larger lavenders, because these ones are only small. They only grow to, they're like a miniature. They only go to like 20 centimetres tall. So I thought they would look nice with the olive. But yeah, that is the garden tour for the week. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great week.